Hey folks, welcome back. So today, as you've already seen, we're getting some stuff set up for pigs, and also hopefully in another maybe 2 or 3 hours, we're gonna have a few pigs running around here as well. So it's gonna be a little bit busy here today, but trying to do some last little things to get set up and ready to go. Now, last year, you may or may not recall, but I only had just kind of the middle woods here behind me to run the pigs in. I did not have this little corral. And so what happened is when I got my 2 pigs last year, I basically just kind of had to turn them loose out here in the woods and hope for the best. And it wasn't the best because, of course, they didn't really trust me when I first got them. They didn't know me. So for the first week, I never even saw them because there's like 15 acres of woods back here for them to run around. And for a little 30-pound pig, you know, they can just disappear out there. So what I ended up having to do was I set up a trail camera, a game camera down by where their feeder was. That way I could at least verify that they were still in the woods and, you know, stuff like that, because I think it was a solid week and a half from the time that I got them to when I actually saw them out in the woods again, like in person, not just on pictures on the trail cam. So what I'm doing this year, since I've got my little corral here, I built this at the end of last year for loading the pigs, but I'm also going to use this for starting them out in. So this year I'm getting 4 piglets, and I'm just going to put them in here. I'm not quite sure how long I'm going to leave them in here. Probably at least maybe a few days, and that way it's long enough so they can kind of get used to me, seeing that, you know, I'm the one that's bringing them food and water and good things, you know, until way at the end of this year. Good things always are going to happen whenever I'm around. So that'll kind of give them a chance to, you know, get used to me, seeing me, and hopefully then when I turn them loose out through that little gate right there into the main middle woods, it'll be a little bit easier to kind of check on them, see them. They aren't going to be just taking off in the opposite direction when I come around. So as you saw, I got the shelter up here. I got some hay up here as well. They kind of like, they'll chew on that a little bit, but they'll also use this for like bedding and stuff. It'll give them something to kind of burrow down in. They'll have a good time rooting around in there. It'll give them something to do in here as well, because this isn't a huge space, so that's part of why I don't want to keep them in here too long. But this'll give them a little bit of activity to do in here, messing around with that until we turn them loose into the main area. Alrighty, well, I am back up here at the pig corral. I got a trailer with me. And if we look inside this little door right here, got some piglets in there. Got 4 of them, and I'm almost thinking I may try just bringing them right out through this door here, and that way I'm not opening up any of the doors that are more at like their level. I think it might be a little bit easier doing it through here with less chance of one of them escaping. I'm probably going to jinx myself by saying that right here at the start, but I think it's as good a plan as any. Hey, piggies. Well, as can be expected, these guys are a little bit shy right here at the get-go. It's going to take them a little bit of time just to get used to this area, get used to me, and I imagine they'll kind of friendly up a little bit here over the next few days. I got these ones from a different person the last time. This guy was a little bit more local to me than the other person was. And these are kind of, I don't know, I guess you could call them a mutt. They've got some Yorkshire in them, some, I think, Duroc, some old spot. You can see some of the spot coming through there, and I think Hereford was another one of the ones that he mentioned, but they're just kind of a cross of all between them. we'll see how they go. If they do well, this guy's a lot closer than the other one, so I'll probably keep on getting them from him. But we got a few months yet to figure out whether or not these are going to be good ones. All right, well, the piggies are ready to be moved out into the main middle woods area here. However, as you can tell, the middle woods area is not ready for the pigs. It had some storms come through here, I don't know, a week ago or so, and I think these are the result from that. So first, get these things cleaned up. We need to check the kind of the temporary fence stuff that's along the far end of the middle woods over that way. I'm sure that needs some work as well. Get that ready to go, and then I think we can let the pigs out. Get this thing out of here. Maybe. They may not want to come out from under their shelter for a little bit, because you may be able to hear, but got a little bit of rain coming down right now, so they're probably just as happy to stay right where they're at. Alrighty folks, well I think that is going to do it for getting piglets and getting stuff set up for 2024. I'm sure sooner or later, for some reason, these guys are going to show up in a video for something before October 31st, I think it is, when these guys go off to the processor. Not sure what that will be, hopefully nothing too serious, but I'm sure they're going to make it into a video sooner or later. But that is going to be it for today's video. As always, I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you next time.